Photography is a dance.
Welcome to the JesseAF show. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Welcome to my daily podcast.
Hey everybody, my name is Jesse Grossbohlin and welcome to the JesseAF show. Today is Sunday, June 9th, 2019. Episode 119 of my daily podcast. Yeah, that's right, daily. That means every single day I'll be posting a new episode. So please check in tomorrow for my next episode. I'm on Google Play Music, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, and YouTube. So if you have any of those platforms, please consider subscribing. That way you get notifications for whenever I post a new episode. Today I'm going to be talking about photography. And I love photography, right? I've talked about photography so much. It's a very important part of my life, as I've briefly explained in many numerous podcasts. And photography is a dance. It's a dance with light. It's a dance with soul and environment. It's a combination of making sure that everything in the shot looks absolutely perfect. So let's take a couple steps back. A photograph is a capture of light data. Okay? Photo is light, of course, and graph would be a graph of the light data, right? So I'm photographing light, and light is it's a very abundant source. Okay? It's a source that adds color to objects. It is a source that can also take color away from objects. It is a source that is damaging and also beneficial. And light is soul. Yes, light is the soul. And you think about soul, right? And you see a light, right? That makes sense. So I'm capturing soul. Yeah. There is a soul behind every single photograph. There is the embodiment of that person within that photograph. It is that capture, that unique capture of that moment in history to be shared, to be remembered upon, to be enjoyed for the rest of its life. A photograph is not but just a simple, still moment of time. It is everything to a person. A photograph can be something to remember for forever, and that photograph could bring back memories that hurt, could bring back memories that make you feel happy inside. And as a photographer, I have a very important task. I have to capture that moment in the best way possible. Now, yesterday I had a great wedding that I was photographing for my aunt. It was a wonderful wedding. I had great weather to work with, and it was amazing. It was just fun. It was energetic, and I could be as flexible as possible, and there was a lot to do, right? And as a photographer, being by yourself photographing a wedding is probably the most difficult thing you could have. Photographing a wedding isn't easy because moments go by fast. Everything has to work like clockwork. And when your shot doesn't get the right moment, you failed. You didn't capture that moment perfectly. And it's tough. It's really, really tough because everything is riding on that little moment, that brief moment. The wedding ceremony is one of the most crucial things ever to photograph. It is probably one of the most difficult things to photograph ever because you do not control every moment. You do not control the environment that you are photographing. You do not control anything. Everything is moving always, and you can't just pause the ceremony and say, hey, you gotta move over a little bit because this shot isn't working. You have to work with it. And it's difficult. And not everybody's looking the way they should, and it's incredibly painful when you don't get a shot. It's like, I didn't do my job right. But could anyone do that job any better than you in that circumstance? Probably not. Probably not. It has to be staged. It has to be perfect. The lighting has to be amazing. It has to be immaculate against the skin. It's very difficult, as anyone could say. It's a dance. It really is a dance. You have to be moving all the time, and I'm happy that I didn't wear my suit jacket yesterday, because if I had worn my suit jacket, I probably would have been much more stiff than I was when I was photographing. With a nice shirt, tie of course, and my pants, and of course my dress shoes. I wasn't as stiff as I would be if I was wearing the coat. And I'm so grateful for that. I'm grateful that I had that, where I wasn't exactly stiff. I was able to move. I was comfortable. And you have to be moving all the time. You have to be ready for anything to happen. Any little thing could mess up your shot, and you have to be ready for it. And photo repair is also on the back end of what you have to do to countermeasure the things that go wrong. Things always go wrong. I mean, a flash could take its time to prime itself before it fires again, and you might lose a shot. So you have to unscrew the speed light really quick and then point your camera flash right at the target and then shoot. Or you have to make sure the lighting is perfect. It's difficult. It's not easy. Setting up the shot is something you don't have much time to do. And when everything is moving fast, it's difficult. I got many amazing shots. I also got shots that weren't the best. It happens. It definitely happens. But I think yesterday's wedding was a success. It was a great, amazing day. It was wonderful. I got so many amazing shots. And you think, could I have done it any better? Of course, you have to think about every single photo shoot that you ever do and say, what could I have done better? And that's where you learn as a photographer. You have to always ask those questions. Should I have done this? Should I have done that? What could I have done to perfect that moment or this moment? And it takes those little itty bitty moments of just figuring it all out and what could have been better. And that's where you learn. That's where you get better. And having the ability to photograph a wedding is priceless. It is. It's absolutely priceless to be able to photograph a wedding, because there's so much knowledge to be learned during that wedding, along with the ability to have wonderful portfolio pieces from that wedding. To share, to let others know that you did a great job. It is priceless. It is priceless for me as a photographer, as long as it's priceless for you as a client. Weddings are difficult, but they're amazing. They're full of love and beauty, and the soul is alive during a wedding because joy is always there. It's forever happening at that wedding. It's that sadness of that most amazing moment. Just the beauty of it. I can't believe I found someone so amazing. It's sad in a beautiful way. It's also joyous. So to photograph all those moments is just so rewarding as a photographer. It is an amazing ability to be able to do that. And I say thank you for that opportunity. Thank you for letting me photograph your wedding. If you are listening to this podcast, if you are watching this video, thank you. I loved photographing it, and I cannot wait for the next wedding. I can't wait for the next photo shoot to do. I cannot wait for the next subject to photograph, because that is something that I love. And thank you for letting me know that. Thank you for enhancing that love for me by letting me photograph. It's a lot of fun. I love getting dressed up. I love being prepared. I love shooting those pictures and seeing the moments where the smiles are on your faces. That is the best. I love it. I absolutely love it. I hope you guys really enjoyed today's episode. I know I did. I will see you guys tomorrow, and I hope you have a really great day. And if you are looking for a photographer in the Ulster County area, I am here. My name is Jesse Grossbohlin. You can search me up on Facebook. You can search me up on Instagram. You can DM me. You can private message me on Facebook. I am available. If you would like to email me, I am at awellroundedartist@gmail.com. awellroundedartist@gmail.com. Yes, you can email me there. I cannot wait to hear from any one of you. I hope to see you guys tomorrow, and I hope you have a really great day.